Hey money makers, future wealth creators, what's up, what's happening? I hope everything is going well on your side. If this is your first time dropping into this channel, give me a follow because I'm going to add value to your life today. Also would appreciate it if you hit that bell notification. So every time I release a new video in this series or on this channel, that you get notified about it firstly, and you can come and view that and hopefully take action. That's the biggest thing that I want, right? So as you carry on, give me a thumbs up on this video to show appreciation for the free content that I'm sharing with you that will make you money, right? So we basically on day 6 of this 30-day challenge, trying to get it to $2,000 a month with this system. This training is free, but the system itself will cost you literally $1 a day per account to get 100 new leads per day. I'm showing you in the first video, and if you don't know what I'm talking about, I would urge you to start with this video day 1, right? Day 1 there. Because this is going to explain everything we do from here on out. Yes, some of the steps are repetitive, but the setup of this whole process is so important, right? It's so dirt cheap for you to start. Most people that haven't made $1 online, a single cent, has made their first money with this system. And I want you to be the same. I want you to start making money. I want you to make a full-time income online. And this is the system that's going to catapult you in that direction. All right, so let's quickly have a look what you need to do, right? So first thing you need to do is click step 1 below this video. It looks like this. So let's quickly jump onto this video for you. So step 1, you want to click this link. It will take you to this page where you are going to hit join MLGS now for $1 a day, right? As you can see here, 100 leads every day, and I actually show you how to get 200 leads a day, either on one account or then multiple accounts if you want to follow exactly what I'm doing, right? What we're also doing with these leads is we're sending them to Clickbank. Why Clickbank? Because Clickbank is free to join. You don't have to worry about approval to do certain products or to promote certain products. That is free for you to do as well. And you get approved instantly, right? Meaning that you can send traffic to any offer on Clickbank that you want to. And you will get recognized if you make a sale. The way that we do it is we focus on a very specific niche. I'm going to do 5 account posting again today. If I remember correctly, we are doing day 6 of this particular offer, and we just want to continue with the mails, right? So I'm going to post or send mails 5 accounts for you guys in front on the screen, and then I want you to replicate that as well. What I want to show you quickly is, do these leads, these 100 leads a day, do they actually convert and make you money, right? So whenever someone shows earnings report, right, I always ask myself, is it real? So what I always like to do is to show that we refresh the page and we can basically see that it's still the same sort of info, right? So everything, and you will see this also pull through on other screens if we go into other reports, right? So we made $43 on the 4th of April. We made another sale yesterday, or basically today, but it's still, it's today in US time. For me in South Africa, it's still, it's the next day basically. So early morning on the 7th for me, but it's still reporting on the 6th of April. All right, so just so that we clarify. So basically what we're seeing is the pattern is starting to change, and that is a good sign. We are moving quicker. The sales are coming quicker, guys, because what you will tend to see, and I will quickly want to show you a report, right? What you tend to see is that in the beginning, you will find that sales, let's start from where we can, the 8th of December, although there was nothing there, right? So it's the furthest back this report will go. And I just want to change up here to gross sale amount, I think is the one. Account, gross sale count, initial sales count. Sorry that I'm wasting your time. There's one specific one that I want to see. Let me quickly pause this video, just get to that screen. I don't want to waste your time. Alright guys, I just had to literally just beat go when I changed it, right? Stupid mistake from my side. But what I want you to show, although I didn't use the system here, right, is that you will start sending mails and you will start seeing that it will increase. And after 2 or 3 or 4 weeks, or sometimes even 5, 6 weeks, you will start sales seeing popping. And then sales will be in sort of patterns, right? Every 5, 6, 7 days, there will be a sale that is popping, periods where it goes quicker, slower, and so forth. But what we're seeing now, this last period, is that the sales are coming a lot quicker. And that is where you want to get to. And that's why we say you need time in system, right? Because a lot of people give up in this period, and look at what you are missing out. You're missing out on all these sales that is popping. And what happens is that when we go back to this report, is that you'll get to a period where every single day is full of sales, right? And then you are starting to make that $400, $500, $600 per week and more, all right, depending on your upsells and things like that. Okay, so if you're on the screen, we're basically going to go to Marketplace. We're going to start mailing out now, right? And then at the end, I want to show you why I believe in the system so much in terms of cost as well. So $1 a day is the cheapest system that you can basically run, right? So you don't pay for the training that I provide, but what you would need to do is to actually just get into the system. I'm just going to read more. I just want to get to the affiliate page. Sorry, it's a new layout. I'm also still getting used to it. And then what I want to do here is just log into my first account so we can get the ball rolling, guys. Remember, it takes anything from 5 to 10 minutes, depending on how many accounts you have. And if you go with the recommended that I suggest, 5 accounts is what I suggest, but at the minimum 2 accounts, and put them underneath each other. If you don't know what I'm talking about, please go back to video number 1 in this series, right? So yesterday, I think we did that one, if I'm not mistaken. You can always just check $1,000 per week. So that was yesterday's one. So we are right. We are going to go to mail 6, right? Facebook wants to pay you. So I'm going to use this title, but I think it needs a little bit of a workabout. So let's just quickly see what the body says. $175 per day. We're going to send this to the main offer. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to paste this in so long. So we're going to Control A, Control V to paste. Remember, what we do here is we take out that name identifier because our mailing system doesn't recognize it. We want to use this portion. And if all of this is unclear to you, I'll explain it more in detail in video 1, so please go there. What I also like to do is at least have 2 links in my copy. So I just put that and paste that in as well. Remember, country should go out from your area, right? So that is in. And it seems like nothing else needs to be changed, right? So $175 per day. What I also like to do is not bucks. I'd like to put the dollar amount in front. And then what you want out of this system, or out of this whole process, is that there is similarities, right? So someone opens or sees this subject, right? We want to let them see it again in the body as well, all right, per day. Then do that. And I always like to put their name as well so that it stands out in their mailbox, all right? So, or we can do this. We cut this piece out. We say 75. John, Facebook wants to pay you this per day. All right. So you see it looks a little bit different. We have a dollar amount that corresponds with what's going on here. The next thing that we need to do is we need to change this to links, right? And also, before we forget, always put your name where signatures in. So what we're going to do is we're going to go back to Clickbank. right? And we're going to hit promote. And we're going to put in a tracking ID MLGS1 because it's our first account that we're using to mail out from. Like I said, if all of this is too fast for you, go back to video 1. Video 1 explains everything in detail, right? So what we're going to do here is we're going to highlight this, hit this link to apply. We're going to paste in that same link that we just copied from Clickbank, where it said promote. And then we are just doing it on the second link. And basically we're ready to mail on this account. There we go. So what else are we going to do now is we're going to scroll back up. We're going to basically log out of this account, but in a new window. So we go log out, and then we right click, open in a new tab. And then we are going to just log into our second account, right? And this is why it's important to make your life easier, to name your account something, whatever, 1, 2, 3, so that you know where you're at, right? So let's take this subject, we copy that, we paste it in there. And then we also take the body, we just click there, Control A, Control C to copy it. We paste it into our second account, Control A, Control V to paste it. Now we just double click on that portion of where the hyperlink is. We change the 1 to a 2 to make sure that if a sale pops, that we know where it's coming from. And I'll show you now in the back end, in terms of yesterday's results, how we see that. All right. So I'll show you that. And then I also want to show you still why I believe this cost of the program is really nothing. I want to show you what basically you need to make money online and why the system provides everything you basically need. All right, so we just log out of this account. We log into our third account now, and we log in here. And then because we used the last thing we copied was the body, so we scroll down to save time. We paste that in, we double click on the hyperlink, we make it 3 now. You see, so it takes a bit of time on the first mail, but from there on in, it's really as simple as pie. So the only thing we need to change in the body is just those hyperlinks, right? Now we just need to get the subject, copy that. And as you go, you'll just get faster and faster with this, right? You can do it as quickly as what you can, and you're going to save so much time because you're going to get used to it, right? In the beginning, it might take you 10 minutes to do 5 accounts, but you'll get waxed and you actually will start doing it in less and less time, right? So let's quickly log into our 4th account. Here's our 4th account. Just going to the mailing system. So the last portion that we copied was the subject. Remember the 3 important things you need to always make sure is that you have a subject, that you have a body, and that you click perfect timing, right? It gives you that perfect timing, just gives you the best opportunity to actually get into the mailbox when people are going to open or read it. The way that the system determines that is normally when people sign up. So it saves that sort of time as a perfect time when they are reading mail, so that you just keep on sending the same time into that inbox. Doesn't mean that all of the people will read it all of the time, because we are working with real people. Some of the mails will go to spam, some of them won't. Some of the people will read it immediately, some of the people will read it days after, right? And that's why you see the different sort of open rates and things like that. So remember, what do we have in our control? We have in our control, what I'm doing here now is actually mailing out. So Control A, Control V, double click on the hyperlink, the blue part in your mail. You're going to change it to 5. This is our last account, and you can literally see how quickly we are able to do this. And this is me still talking to you guys, so I am a little bit distracted, but I'm still able to just punch out the content, right? And you can see that I'm not doing anything else that you can't do. This is over the shoulder copy and paste method, and you saw that this actually pops sales into the Clickbank account, right? So I'm going to wait for this to go, and then I'm going to show you on today how we identify the accounts, right? So I'm going to close this. Let's go back to reporting. We're going to hit today, right? So we're going to go to today because we made a sale. So right here you can see, okay, it's actually yesterday. You see it's jumped over to the new day now. But literally you can see there's two products still in here, right? So one of the products is write-up reviews. That was a previous product that I have promoted. There's still clicks coming, and that's where people are reading mails only days after you've sent them, right? And then you can see that 1,477 people clicked this offer, or that blue line that we keep on changing, right? The hyperlink. And they've come, and we had one person buy, and we got $20, right? So from which account did that actually happen? We click by tracking ID. That's why we have that MLGS 12345. And here you can actually see that it's come from MLGS2, right? So that's where the sale actually happened from. MLGS2, $20. And that's how you can track your accounts and the performance of them. Remember, not all accounts are created equal in the beginning, meaning that in the beginning you'll have one account fire a lot quicker, another account that will be slow, but over time they catch up with each other, right? You'll suddenly see that one account that was lagging starts getting sales quicker, and other accounts slow down to even pace. And the reason for the 5 accounts is that if you get on average a sale every 5-6 days out of each account, you just up your rate, because over time that same account will pop your sale every second day. So suddenly making 10 sales a month, then 15 sales a month. So every second day with 5 accounts, right? I've gone with 10 accounts altogether, and that is starting to pick up, and will do so more going on later. Let me show you maybe on one of these screens where I have some place to draw, right? What I want to explain to you is, what do we need to actually make money? The first thing anyone needs is basically an offer, right? So this is an offer. So this is where you will make your money from. Okay, so that's a $sign for those that don't know. So we first need an offer, and that's why we go to Clickbank, right, to get our offer. The other thing that we need is traffic, right? So you need traffic. So this is your people, and people get this either from social media. They go and buy traffic from Google ads or Facebook ads or whatever, and you need to send this traffic to this page, right? When people buy, you get paid and you are happy, right? So I'm going to try and draw a smiley face. Okay, so you are happy. The problem is that only a small percentage of people, even when they are hot and highly targeted, buy the first time. So what you need is a system at the back end where you can send multiple mails, right? So multiple mails to these people where you need to follow up with them. So what most people have is, in between the traffic and this, they have a complicated system where they first send the traffic to this page. They get an email address and a name. From there, the people are sent here, but also added to a system where they can mail. You pay X amount for this system, and you pay X amount for this traffic, right? So you've got double the cost. This mailing system normally costs anything from $20 up to $300-400, and the price increases the more people you have on your list, right? So if we take one of our accounts and we have 10,000 people in there, that will cost roughly $100. All right, yet again, that's a $sign. $100 for just sending mails on a daily basis. That is not your traffic. So what does the traffic actually cost, right? So we can go to a website called Udemy. Udemy is a place where you can buy what we basically get on a daily basis. We get people or clicks that we can send to offers. So what you get here is you can actually go and buy at 59 US cents for for 1 click, for 1 click. So let me quickly show you is, let's say we use like 40 cents is probably the average around. You can see 40, this guy's charging $1.05 for his traffic, right? But let's say 40 cents even. We click on this, on him, and then we say, okay, we want to buy 100 clicks, right? That's a once off 100 clicks. We only get top tier because in our system we only get US, right? You will pay $48 for 100 clicks. Now this doesn't mean that you're going to make a sale, right? So in our system, what you saw here on the back end, let me just put it by vendor to make it easy. You can see we have to send 1,400 sort of people to the offer to make a sale, right? Sometimes it's 2,000-3,000. Yes, our traffic is cold, but even with this traffic, you will probably need about 300 to 500 clicks, right? So 300 clicks on this traffic to make one sale, and you can see a sale is about $20. You need to spend 138. Then if you have that complicated system, out of the 300 clicks that you send, about 40% of them will actually go into your mailing system, right? So that is about 200, if you are about 150, 120 people of the 300 will go into a mailing system where you can follow up multiple times to try and get another sale out of them, right? So the money starts racking up quite quickly and it's difficult to show a profit. With the system that I'm showing you and teaching you, you can do 5 accounts per month for this price. So where they pay once off for 325 clicks, you can get 900 to 1,000 people added to your system on a daily basis. You spend 10 minutes a day and you can outperform the system hands over fist. Not necessarily in the first month, but here by month 4 to 6, you're going to start really showing good profit and you're going to make more money, right? So this is just to put things into perspective, why I believe my system that I'm showing you is the better option at this moment. Not only is it cost effective, but it's time effective as well. You can literally start it by having your 9 to 5. You don't have to worry about, do I have enough time in the day to actually do the mailings and create videos and go and buy Facebook ads and TikTok ads and Google ads and whatever. Do I understand the system? Do I understand how to set up a website? You don't have to worry about all of those things because you have everything in the system. So if you are on the fence, I would urge you to click the first link in my description below. Go to this page, click join MLGS now. Watch my first video, right? So go back to this video, day 1. Follow it step by step. You can see it's 26 minutes, right? Pause where you need to pause. Look at the steps. Make sure you put the accounts in the right order. Make sure you sign up properly, and then the system will work for you, right? It's literally a copy and paste system looking over my shoulder. All right, guys, that is me. Glad I could show you that the system is starting to fire, make money. And for you guys that are really not sure if this will work for you, the best time to start with this is today, because in 6 months' time, you're going to thank yourself or you're going to hate yourself, because I'm going to continue making money. I'm going to continue posting videos, and you are going to keep on seeing me up my income whilst you have not made a single cent, or you are jumping from program to program. That's the worst thing that people are doing. They're just jumping from program to program, thinking the one will make them more money than the other, right? What I want you to do is use this system to start making money. Get into profit, scale this to a point where you're making $1,000 or $2,000 a month. Use this money that you are making to reinvest in something bigger. Because in that time period, 6 months or 9 months or a year, you've actually educated yourself in the industry and what to do. Money likes speed. So take action today and start sending mails every single day. My name is Hansi. If you haven't done so already, please subscribe to my channel, like this video, hit that bell notification, and leave me a comment. I'm happy to hear from you guys, and I'm looking forward to hearing where you are on your journey. Let me help you if you get into those spaces where you're not making sales, because it is frustrating, but we're going to get through it, right? Guys, thank you very much. Have a blessed day. Bye-bye.